In every culture that has ever existed, one question never stopped haunting us. What happens after we die? Tonight, we descend into 7 of the darkest afterlives humans have ever imagined. From Greek Tartarus, where punishment never sleeps, to the lightless pits of Avīci, where even hope is burned away. These are not fairy tales. They are the fears that shaped entire civilizations. For the ancient Greeks, death was not the worst fate. Beneath the underworld itself lay Tartarus, a depth so far below the earth, it was said a falling anvil would take 9 days to reach it. Here stands Tantalus, thirsty and starving, neck deep in water he can't drink, beneath fruit he can never touch. Every time he reaches, the water sinks, the branches rise, the hunger never ends. Nearby, Sisyphus pushes a boulder up a hill, every single time. At the last step, it slips and crashes back down. In Tartarus, your punishment is not just pain, it's the knowledge that it will never, ever stop. In traditional Chinese belief, the dead may awaken in Diyu, a vast bureaucratic underworld of 18 hells. Each level punishes a different kind of sin. In one, you're boiled in oil. In another, crushed between moving mountains. On another level, your tongue is torn out for lies you thought were forgotten. And then there is Avīci, the lowest, darkest hell. No light, no pause, no moment between one pain and the next. In Avīci, even time is a weapon. It stretches and stretches, but never breaks. In Hindu tradition, the soul may pass through Naraka, not one hell, but many. In Tamizra, thieves and betrayers are bound in choking darkness, beaten by shadowy wardens for stealing what was not theirs. In Avasimat, you are hurled from a mountain, your body shattered on the rocks, only to awaken at the top again, and fall and fall and fall. In Dandasuka, serpents with countless heads tear at the flesh of the cruel. These realms are not forever, but while you're there, it feels like eternity. Your own actions reflected back as punishment. Far from the glory of Valhalla lies Hell, the cold, silent realm of the dead. And beyond that, on the bleak edge of this world, is Náströnd, Corpse Shore. Here, the hole's walls are woven from the backs of snakes. Venom drips from the ceiling, forming rivers of poison. This is where murderers and oath-breakers are cast. Above them coils Nidhugga, a dragon who gnaws unendingly on the dead. In Norse belief, breaking your word didn't just ruin your life, it poisoned your eternity. Many Buddhist traditions speak of multiple hells, but at the deepest point is Avīci, the hell without intervals. No breaks, no gaps, no breath between screams. Here, beings are thrown into burning pits, pierced with countless weapons, crushed, flayed, burned again. Avīci is reserved for the darkest karma, deliberate cruelty, mass slaughter, the twisting of truth for power. In this pit, the most terrifying part is not the fire. It's the idea that the fire will never go out. For the Aztecs, most people did not go to a paradise in the sky. They began a 4-year journey through Mictlan, the land of the dead. 9 levels, 9 trials. You cross mountains that grind you down like grain. You wade a river of blood filled with monsters. You pass through winds so cold they strip the flesh from your bones. Only if you endure all 9 stages do you reach the Lord of Mictlan and finally rest. For the Aztecs, death was not an end. It was a test you couldn't refuse. In old Slavic belief, there is Peklo, a dark, sunless underworld beneath the roots of the world. Here go the souls of the wicked, those who betrayed guests, broke sacred oaths, or died dishonorably. Peklo is not fire, it is cold, a place of endless winter where the dead wander among twisted trees and frozen rivers. Some tales say demons torment them. Others whisper that the worst punishment is simply this, to exist forever in a world where warmth never returns. Across continents, across centuries, one pattern never changes. We imagine the afterlife as a mirror for our deepest fears. Torture for the cruel, endless cold for the faithless, journeys for the uncertain. And always, the threat that pain might never end. Maybe these stories were meant to control us. Maybe they were warnings. Or maybe they reveal how terrified we are of what comes next. What do you think waits beyond the veil? Tell me in the comments. And if you're ready for more forgotten horrors from myth and history, stay, listen, and subscribe to Whispered Tales.